Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T and I'm here to give you guys a message, okay? So, this is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. But as always, I let you know I am not a therapist, so I am intuitive. I pick up on the energy and the messages from the Most High. If you've helped one, you've helped some. So, I hope that this message helps someone. But yeah, guys, so there's something around this time, guys, where I always let you know if you need help, feel free to reach out to someone and get the help that it is that you need. There's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with speaking to someone, and there's nothing wrong with getting something off of your chest, right? In a healthy way, right? But it's so crazy. Today is Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. August 25th, 2022. But whenever you feel drawn to this message, that's when it's meant for you, right? And 25 breaks down to a 7. And sometimes I think of sevens in a sense as like prosperity, right? Lucky sevens, triple sevens, money, income, something coming in, right? And it's so crazy I say that because this morning my mother found a frog, right? A frog in the house. And frogs represent abundance. They represent prosperity. They represent good luck. They represent the things to come. They represent some, fertility, right? Rebirth, renewal, going through a change, right? Becoming yourself again, being born again, right? Being born. And there's something around this time, guys, where you're stepping into something or a phase where you are now about to be reborn. You're about to be rebirthed. You're about to come back out now, right? But there's something about coming out. There's something about this fertility. There's something about this abundance. There's something about this change. There's something about this growth. There's something about you. There's something about you now, right? And it's so crazy, but the way the Most High kept placing it on me for today is the peace during the storm. The peace, right? Sometimes, guys, a lot of people are just praying and asking and wishing and hoping for peace, right? Peace, to have that in their life. And there's something around this time where the way the Most High was placing it on me is that sometimes you ask for peace, right? You pray for peace, but peace is not always peaceful. Peace may be painful sometimes. Peace. Because when you ask for peace or you pray for peace or you say, you know what, Most High, I just want peace in my life, then peace is what you will receive. But sometimes that peace comes in pieces, right? Because sometimes in order to have that peace, you have to release certain pieces in your life to gain that one piece, right? It's chess, not checkers. That one piece. And when you ask the Most High for peace, right, that kind of peace, like true peace, you will get that peace. But it also comes at releasing things and people from your life that may not have given you that peace, that happiness, that joy, that serenity, that vibrance, that life-giving energy, right? That peace. So there's something around this time, guys, where I feel like you are receiving what you've been asking and praying and wishing and hoping for. And I feel like that frog, seeing that today really, really resembled, in a sense, where you are headed and where you are going. But sometimes in order to have that peace, sometimes in order to have that abundance, sometimes in order to have that wealth and that stuff that you really want and you pray and you wish and you dream for, you sometimes have to remove the pieces to obtain that one piece. That one piece. Remove the other pieces so you can have peace now in your life. And there's something about realizing that some of these pieces that you have to remove may actually be what's painful. A painful piece. Wanting happiness, wanting to feel alive, wanting to truly live, but realizing that at the same time in living, you have to release certain things that made you feel like you needed them. Made you feel like you had to have them to survive. That codependency energy. Having peace even from that. Realizing that the only thing you need to survive is that one piece. That one piece. And that one piece is the Most High. That's your one piece. That's the one piece that you will always have if you follow the Most High. Because when you get close to the Most High, even though it may seem like around you there's a storm, right? Even though it may seem like around you there's a lot going on, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of issues, there's a lot of different things that you could be going through during the storm, right? But imagine having peace even during that. Imagine the kind of peace where you really don't know what's to come. You're actually just living. You really don't know how it's going to play out. You're actually just going with the flow. You're allowing the Most High to order your steps in His word, right? Lead you and guide you every day. So there's something about around this time allowing yourself to just live, and to just be free, and to realize that you have peace, but you may have to release the pieces, and those pieces are what may be painful for this peace that you say you truly want to acquire, you truly want to attain. How bad do you want your peace? And are you willing to release yourself from the pieces that won't allow you to obtain it? Those pieces. And those pieces could be anyone, right? Those pieces could be old friends. Sometimes you have to release to have peace. Those pieces could be family members. Sometimes you have to release to have peace. Those things could be past co-workers, people you thought were your friends, people you thought you worked with and had your back. Releasing those pieces so that you can now finally have peace. See, in order to sometimes realize that you actually want what you say you want, the Most High never said you wouldn't have it, but the Most High didn't say how you would have to go about getting it, right? That's why it says He knows the plans to prosper you. And sometimes in order to have that prosperous life, you have to release the pieces that are not allowing you to obtain that prosper. That prosper that He said you can actually have. You have to release the pieces that are not allowing you to have just that. Because at the end of the day, guys, this is the only life you are living as who you are. And you know, there was a young lady that asked me on YouTube. And honestly, I have to be real raw and uncut with you guys. This is Therapy with Miss T, where we're going to keep it real. I'm new to this, getting into the word thing. I'm new to it. I haven't been knowing scriptures and verses and things my whole life. No, I ran from the word. I didn't understand it. I could never grasp it. I could never get it until I had got that connection to the Most High. Then the words started to make sense. Then the story started to resonate. Then I started to actually be able to understand and understand what someone may have gone through while trying to do the best they could to just overcome. That is the kind of connection you will get with the Most High if you get close to the Most High. That is why He says He will also make your haters and your enemies, in a sense, your footstool. Because people that run from it, people that are ostracized, people that don't know the word inside and out, it's people that, sometimes may have went astray, right? It's when you try to come back that it's a problem. When you try to become who you're actually meant to be, it's a problem. It wasn't a problem when you were led astray. It wasn't a problem when you did not know God. It wasn't a problem then. You were just naive and not knowing of the word and of certain things. It only actually becomes a problem when you start to actually walk by faith and not by sight, and know that He says the plans. And if you stick to what He says, then that is what it is. That is your Father. And there's some people that may have forgotten what He said, but that is what he said. And it also says that he prepares the table amongst your enemies. He prepares the table. You don't even get to prepare it because it's how he chooses to prepare that table. This is his will be done, not ours. So if there's anyone that, has been asking for peace, the Most High is going to give you that peace. But it's going to come at you releasing pieces as you get closer to the Most High, because these are the same people that you would think will want you to have this peace, that will not like that you've actually decided to obtain that one thing that can give you peace. That one thing. And that's the Most High. No one else can love you like your Father. No one. Not one man. And this is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. And I'm going to be honest with you. Man will leave you and forsake you every time. But you know who will never forsake you, abandon you, or neglect you? The Most High. The one that puts you together. The one that pieced you together. The one that made you. The one that made you. That's the one that will also never abandon you. And there's something around this time, guys, where someone needs to remember that he doesn't do abandonment. He doesn't neglect. He doesn't forget. He doesn't do forsaking energy. He does not leave. He lives inside of you, the Holy Spirit. And it's time for people to remember who the Most High is. He sits high. We sit low. We are the ones that are just even grateful to be still here sitting. To get another day and another chance to maybe really try to get it right. To maybe really try to live a better life. To maybe really try to be a better person. To maybe really try to release jealousy, envy, hatred, and greed out of your heart. You're being given another day to maybe really try. And no one owes us nothing. We are here to do his will, not ours. That is the word, and that is the message. So when you ask for peace, you will obtain your peace. But it's going to be peaceful, and it's going to be painful at the same time. Because when you really get close to God and you really start following the word and you really start changing your life and you really start living it better and right, it's going to be some people that's not going to like that you made that choice. They're not going to like that you made that decision. They're not going to like that you decided to really want to learn what the land of the milk and honey is about. They're not going to like that you really chose to be about that life for the Most High. They're not gonna like that you really chose to give it all up for your Father. They're not gonna like. But you don't worry about what they like. You stick to what he said. His plans to prosper you. You don't get another chance at being you. And the girl asked me a question. Thank you, Spirit. I'm getting drawn back to that question. And no harm, no foul, because this Therapy with Miss T, we gonna learn. Okay? Class is in session. I'm learning too, and as I'm learning, I'm going through it. Okay? Trying to give it to y'all. I'm trying to make sure that everybody know what's going on so we all can get ourselves together. But there was someone that asked me a question, and she said, where did it speak about reincarnation in the Bible? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't. But what I can tell you is this, that I am spiritual religious, and I have transitioned, and I'm still somewhat part of the spiritual community. And the spiritual side of me, because you have to have a spiritual connection to the Most High and a religious connection. That is why I say I am spiritual religious. And I still have a spiritual connection. And I feel that we reincarnate, whether it's in the Bible or not. Your soul can never die. You are energy. They taught you in school. It can never be created nor destroyed. You can never be created nor destroyed. There's only one creator. So yes, I feel that you reincarnate. I feel that our souls have been here many, many times before. Yes, I do. That is my belief. And I'm still spiritual, religious. And I feel like people need to understand and understand that some of these souls that we have reincarnated back as the people that we've come back as. We are coming now to clear a lot of the generational issues within the family. These are patterns that have been going on for many, many lifetimes. You have reincarnated back with a new face on, but your spirit is millions of years old. Some of you guys have so much in your blood, it's not even funny, ancestrally, to where it predates back to certain times, to where you have gifts that if you actually use them could get you somewhere to that prosperous life. So I am still spiritual religious, and I feel like, in a sense, that I believe we've reincarnated before. And I believe that we have experienced some of these experiences in another form. I don't feel that our souls die. That's why when you transition, I don't know if you're familiar with the passing on of people in life, but I know what that's like to watch people actually pass on, right? Because my mother always had me in an environment of hospice, of taking care of the elderly, of patience, of really having patience to take care of someone other than yourself. And as I had to be in those environments, I got close to some of the patients. And I don't know if there's something about a position or a job or something about a patient, but I used to get close to them. And these were old senior citizens. They were old people, but they were always some of the most fun people to actually be around. Because when you think of a senior citizen, in a sense, or you get to an age, you get to a point in your life where you just don't care no more what people think of you. You get to a point where you literally just want to have fun. You just want to be free. And what I would learn from that environment is that they still had their spirit. Oh, they still had their old people ways now. Okay? But they also had a sense of funny in them. A sense, there was this one patient, Miss Juanita. I loved me some Miss Juanita. R.I.P. to Miss Juanita. She was my girl. And she was funny. And she had a spirit in her. And Miss Alice. Okay? I got a couple old people, man, I got close to. And they always had this little spirit or something about them. And it's just knowing that when they had to transition, sometimes they would also call out people that have already passed on. Why? Because they are truly seeing them energetically. They're still seeing their spirit. See, these are just fleshly body suits, but you have a soul. And it leaves this bodysuit every night you go to sleep. Your soul exits your body. That's why some people can astroplane, go to other dimensions. This stuff is real. This therapy with Miss T, we're going to keep it real, raw, and uncut. A lot of people have gifts and they don't talk about it because it's been deemed as witchcraft. But not everything has to be demonic and witchcraft. Who you think gave some real healers their gifts? The Most High. The Most High gave it to them. Real healers. People that are truly gifted and can see things and get visions. And in the transitioning process, what I've grown to understand and understand from being around that environment with the elderly is that you get close to them, and it is sad to let them go. It is sad to release them because they are some really funny, cool, really down to earth people that have that fun spontaneous part of them. Like, they're really cool and fun. They remember to just at that point in your life enjoy it. They know at that age, enjoy it. Because at some point you don't know if you're going to still have your mind. Some of them went through dementia, Alzheimer's. You don't know at one point if you're not even going to still be able to walk. Some of them had canes. but they still had their spirit, even needing someone to help wipe their behind. This is real life. And there's going to come a time where you too are going to go through that process, if you live to see, where you will go back as you came, a child. And that is how the Most High loves you to be, a child. That's what the Most High wants you to be, a child. Willing to try, willing to learn, really willing to be just yourself. And at some point you realize you don't care anymore. You want to be yourself. And I don't know the answer to the question as to whether it's in the Bible or not, but I know what I feel that I know spiritually and what I choose to believe. That's why I created Therapy with Miss T, so we all could have our own beliefs and come together. That's why I feel like we need both spirituality and religion. They go hand in hand if you want to really connect to the Holy Spirit. They go hand in hand. But see, some people have only gotten so stuck into religion, they forgot to have a true, authentic connection to the Most High. And there's something around this time where you are getting what you've asked for, and it is your peace. But it may be painful as to how you have to acquire or obtain it at this time, because it pushes out the pieces that are not allowing you to have that one piece. And all I know is that I am who I am, y'all, and I'm gonna be Miss T. I'm sorry. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm real, raw, and uncut. But, you know, I don't know how else to be. This is how the Most High made me, and I want to be myself. Like, I'm tired of feeling like I can't be myself. Like, I want to be myself. So I don't know about y'all, but I hope y'all want to be yourself too, because it's the only self you got, so you might as well try to be it. And I don't know. All I know is that this is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut, y'all. And for someone, I just feel like you need to know that if you are going through something like that, where you're still trying to figure out yourself, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's my favorite saying. And I feel like at the end of the day, you just keep growing and evolving and becoming who you feel like you want to be, not who the world makes you feel like you have to be, right? Because if you want to be spiritual and religious, then you be spiritual and religious. I'm just trying to tell you that's what I am, and that's what I choose to be. So I do believe that we reincarnate. I do believe that we've been here many times before. I do believe that we come across familiar spirits. I do believe that we've met these spirits in other lifetimes, and they've reincarnated back as well. And why? Because maybe you didn't complete the mission the last life. Maybe you didn't release the generational karma and curses then. Well, maybe this is the life you saying, well, I'm gonna finally get it right this time. So when they would transition, they would call out to other people that had already passed on. Why? Because energetically, spiritually, they can see that person. They're now transitioning to the next realm, right? They're leaving the earthly realm and they're going back to the spiritual. There's something about your spiritual side, your spiritual realm, you becoming spiritual. And that's why sometimes, guys, when people pass on, they see someone that is already gone, because in spirit, that person is coming back to help them transition, to help them. They'll start to see those people in spirit, to give them the peace to know that it's time to move on, right? That peace. And sometimes peace comes at moving on. And that's the one piece that sometimes is scary to obtain, because it's knowing that you're going to have to let certain people, places, and things go. That's just like transitioning. When you decide to let this stuff go. Some of you guys are going through a phase in your life where you're having to let certain people go. And it hurts. It hurts to sometimes have to let certain people go to have that peace. Because these are people that you thought were your peace. These were people that you thought would bring you peace. But maybe these are people that have been obtaining you from acquiring the peace it is you truly say you want to have. It's real life. And there's something around this time where the Most High said, the people, I don't know why I wanted to say the people, okay? The people. I don't know if there's something about like a magazine or something. If someone's thinking about writing magazines or going towards blogging or something, this may be a great field for you. I don't know who this is for, who this message is for. I get them randomly. Thank you, Spirit. But I'm being drawn to like in a sense, like a magazine article or like a magazine company, right? And imagine creating your own magazine company, or maybe you're trying to become a writer. Maybe you want to get into something involving like, I don't know why I feel like blogs, but like I feel beauty. I don't know. I feel like beauty blogs for someone. This may be for a female. I don't know if you've been thinking about beauty products, doing something in the industry. Maybe there's something about blogging, like starting a blog. There's something here involving beauty, blogging, and industry. And I feel like you're going to be really good at starting something or doing something. And this may be involving some sort of... it's cute. Thank you, Spirit. It's cute how I'm being drawn to it. So this could be something about an idea someone's been wanting to have. I feel like it's going to go very far. I don't know why I feel like an app as well. So like, I don't know if I'm giving someone's like, I don't know who this is for, but the way the Most High is placing on me is that I'm supposed to be saying these things, okay? So I don't know if this is also involving some sort of app or something that someone's been thinking about creating. Maybe it's a beauty blog, something, or there's something that's been placed on you. I feel like it's gonna really prosper. So go towards that for whoever that's for. I'm also being drawn to football. Thank you, Spirit. I'm being drawn to a football. So I don't know if there's something involving sports, or if someone's into sports, or if there's something about the league. I'm just hearing major change. So someone may be hearing about some sort of league or sports thing. There may be some changes, okay? I don't know if there's something coming out. There could be something about a team or something about owner or ownership. Someone may be changing owners, or a team may be changing owners. I am feeling like that for someone, okay? Or there's something you may hear about, and this may be a big, massive change, and it may be that there's something being spoken about or broadcasted about a team, okay? I feel like league energy. This may be... football. So I don't know who that's for, but someone may be seeing that or hearing that, or there may be something taking place with the league, football league, okay? Or yeah, something going on. Okay, what else, Spirit? Oh wow, I'm being drawn to my Lil Wayne. What y'all know about this? I'm being drawn to my Lil Wayne. That's 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. Huh? That one, right? He said, "Excuse my charisma, is vodka with a spritzer." I'm being drawn to that for someone. So are you in that Lil Wayne? Are you listening to oldies? I love me some oldies, y'all. I can't lie, I love me some music. But yeah, so I'm being drawn to like that Lil Wayne. Like he was like, "Excuse my charisma, is vodka with a switzer." Wait, with a spritzer, okay? Switzer with a spritzer, okay? But yeah, so I don't know, guys. I feel like there's just someone needing to know that you are going to get this peace that you have been praying and wishing and hoping for, but just knowing that it's going to come at releasing something at the same time. So it's painful peace. It's painful, but it's still peaceful because it allows you to obtain that one piece that you need. And that one piece is always the Most High. So I hope that in a sense helps someone, you know. That's all I'm trying to do. But this Therapy with Miss T, we keep it real raw and uncut. And as always, y'all, I am not a therapist. So if you need help, feel free to reach out to someone and let someone really give you guys some help, right? There's nothing wrong with therapy. There's nothing wrong with speaking to someone. And there's nothing wrong with getting things off of your chest and in a healthy way. But yeah, guys, I just thank you to each and every one of you for rocking and rolling with me, Miss T, on another episode of Therapy with Miss T. And yeah, so you know, right? We just gonna see where this thing go, y'all. I don't know, but when I'm telling you that whole walk by faith, not by sight, man, that thing be hard to do, but it's gonna make sure you on the right path. Okay, so keep the faith and never let it go, because honestly, that's all we have is faith to believe every day that we hope we open our eyes. So that's faith. Every day that we hope we get another chance. That's faith to believe that we're going to have another chance. because none of us are owed anything. We're all on borrowed time. But just knowing that you as well, and I hope I didn't offend anyone, you know. I don't know. I'm not a doctor or nothing. I'm just telling you from my experience, watching people transition and seeing that, knowing that sometimes they really started to see other people that are already passed on, and they would call out their names and they would say that because energetically and spiritually that person actually may be there in the room with them in spirit. And see, we can't see it with the regular eye, right? The regular eye can't always see it, but they can see it as they are going on. And there's something around this time where just know that no matter what, you are having a chance to get something right this time. Whether you choose to believe in reincarnation or not, I do. And there's something where I feel that I've had deja vu. I've had a lot of like encounters where I feel that I've definitely met certain people before. Like you feel it. You may not actually know how, what you looked like, none of that, but you know you feel it. So I do feel that you also have been here before. And this may be the time where you're deciding to say, you know what, it's time to break this pattern of having to always come back. And now it's time to really get it right this time, right? This time. Born into sin that you may live again, right? You got to be born again. You got to want to live again. You got to want to be, in a sense, like a child, like how old people are, where they get to a point in their life where they just don't care anymore because you just don't know. You don't know what day, you don't know what's to come. So all you want to do is what? Have fun. Have fun. Because there's going to come a time when there's going to be certain days that you may start to decline mentally. You may not have the best day physically. There's going to come a time, if you live to see, as my great grandma always said, I miss that lady. That was my girl. I loved her so much. That was my Nanny Carter, okay? I don't know if y'all know, if y'all watching, but if y'all watching, y'all know. If you know me. But if you don't, that was like my girl. And why I always say that too is because I feel like sometimes she was the glue, right? Indirectly, for a lot of people in my family. And I feel like when she transitioned, when she passed on, a lot of things changed, right? A lot of pieces. She kind of was that glue, that one thing to kind of keep the family together and to help the family, you know. She did for me, at least. That's what I always got. But there's something around this time, guys, we're just realizing that it's time to really just be happy, because you never know, honestly, when you won't have that chance again. So just know that I'm not here to offend anyone, but these are my beliefs. And I pray that you do your research and try to find some of your own as well, right? So, yeah, that's just how it is today, y'all. But anyways, look, we got, come on. You want to show? Look who we got. We got the snuggly wuggly snuggles. We got snuggles. Is there something about the snuggles, like you're snuggling, oh, cuddling, oh, it's cute. Okay, so maybe you and someone are going to get cuddled, or you're cuddling, or you're snuggling, or someone's trying to get closer. It feels cute. Maybe someone just wants to, I'm hearing that, closer than close. Let's get closer. I just see so much in you. What he said, and I want a better view. Ain't that what he said? Closer than close. Closer than close. Hey, somebody could be getting closer, all right? So there might be some love coming in, or some love going on, or some snuggling, or some cuddling, okay? But yeah, guys, anyway, so I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and y'all know, until next time, and as always, what we tell them, guys, we tell them, namaste.